A pleasant morning. I am Koushika and a so-called procrastinator. I have been a student for nearly 10 years and I was not able to discover the path for learning. Only the last year I set out on this journey to find out the right path. I learned that the key to do well in a test is not just preparing a day before. It starts at the very beginning of our academic year. You have to listen in the class, learn in your home and revise before your exams. No one can remember everything the teacher teaches. Sometimes we can't even understand what she teaches. Just know the teachers have their own style of teaching and some may not suit us. They have to consider the whole class. Listening is largely a passive process. Listening to lectures and notes taking leaves very little time for deep thinking and assimilation. Evidently, learning can be more fun than just listening since it is a creative process. Playing football can be far more fun rather than watching it or reading the review next day. However, watching masters play can widely help us improve our football. So, what we can do is take time and learn in our homes. And I know it is hard, but I do it in a particular way. I follow 3 steps. First, I convert the textbook information into knowledge in my hands. I read the textbook once, draw a mind map in the order which I understood the concepts. This paper may be like a piece of doodle art, but if you understand, it will always help you before your exams. And step 2 is using the gained knowledge. Knowledge is nothing if not put to use. And as a student, I'll be using it to solve problems and questions. I do it in a particular way. I read the question, try to solve it, and check the final answer. If it is wrong, I see the textbook to find out where I went wrong. If I'm not able to find it out, I see the solutions. Solutions are always a last resort. Referring to solutions makes you reliant on them, restricting our mental agility. And also, start with the easiest questions first, such that you complete all the questions and encourage yourself. In fact, doing hard questions first makes you not complete the whole assignment or homework. I know this step is pretty hard to master, but I found a very good strategy from a book written by Sandra Yancy McGuy, who's an author of Teach Students How to Learn. She has written so many books on studies and education. That strategy is that you set a timer for 5 minutes, go through your textbook, and then try to solve the problem. If you are not able to do it, or you are still stumped, go through the solution. See the first step, then set a timer and try to do the second step. This method worked wonderfully for me. Step 3 is that retaining what you learned. Revision is more important. While learning long before helps you to understand how hard the subject is, you can use it to plan for your revision. And you have to learn the concepts in the weekends before your exams, so you don't get tensed the day before the exam. Last but not the least, a Tirukural to end my talk. This will make us realize the importance of learning in all spheres of life. கேடில் விழுச்செல்வம் கல்வி ஒருவருக்கு மாடல்ல மற்றையவை, which means that learning is the most important and most imperishable rich that you can cherish forever. So let us all earn it in the right way. Thank you for giving me a space to share my experience with learning.